On this May the 4th, may the 4th be with you.
Ooh, I just realized.
Bailey, I'm your father.
Allegedly.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm your father.
If anyone's looking at us on YouTube right now, nobody's got bigger faces than us.
Here we go. Here we go.
Even when we got nothing to talk about, there's nowhere I'd rather be. 'Cause there's something about you and me just sitting around talking Scheetz.
Talking Scheetz. Yes, there we go. It's May the 4th, as I said, when we release the show.
Yeah.
May's a lot of fun because, of course, there's the 1st of May.
Mm-hmm.
And your mother-in-law, my mother-in-law, your grandma loves to always say, hooray, hooray, the 1st of May, outdoor lovin' starts today.
Yeah. She sends that on Snapchat, which, again, is something crazy.
For an 84-year-old.
Yeah. She sends that. She has it on her fridge in like written text.
Yeah.
And she's always had it on her fridge for as long as I can remember that phrase.
Yeah.
And every May 1st, she sends it to all her contacts on Snapchat. Which is actually, like, because we know Grandma Dia and it's just not weird. Like, for us, it's like, okay. But when you talk about the fact that your 84-year grandmother Snapchats you at all and then Snapchats you that phrase specifically every May 1st, that's so funny.
Yeah. Friends of the show out from Thorsby, Kelvin and Shannon. Shannon Olson, it's her birthday on May 1st. And we were at an event last night, but anyway.
A birthday party.
Yeah, a birthday party, but it wasn't for Shannon, but her birthday was on May 1st. And so Grandma Dia says, wow, Shannon, your birthday's on the 1st of May. That is a great birthday to have.
That's her national holiday, Grandma Dia's. I don't know.
Something about being in the great outdoors for Grandma Dia.
Yep.
Shout out to her. Hey, like, subscribe, comment on the platform of your choosing, however you digest this incredibly award-winning show.
Digest. It's a lot to digest, for sure.
There is a lot to digest. Yeah, sometimes you might need a Tums to get through it. Talking Scheetz, it helps us grow and continue to provide you with, again, as we established, a free service. We have not yet decided to put this thing under lock and chain and make you, force you to give us $100 an episode.
Mostly because we don't know how.
Yeah, and we know it wouldn't work. Although Grandma Dia would pay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? She would pay. Hooray, hooray, the 1st of May. Grandma Dia will pay today.
There you go. Elder abuse. We'll just make the old people pay for our podcast. It's going to be great. That's how we get a new studio.
Bull Scheetz brought to you by Cook County Saloon and Steakhouse. We talk a lot about Cook County. I saw, according to social media, they were having another great grand weekend there with the line dancing and the music and all of that stuff that was going on. It is a really cool place. Cook County Saloon.
Every Sunday, it's so fun to see what the kids were up to on the weekend. Not even the kids, the partiers. It's not just kids there. Cook County is for all ages. I've said that. That's what I love about it. But you can always get a recap of the hijinks on Sundays.
Yeah, it's funny. We have the furnace that kicked in here, and it sounds like it could be the space shuttle taking off. But
is it the furnace? Is that what that is?
I don't know. It's something in this room, which is why we need another studio.
Something has happened, but producer Renato's actually producing here, and he's going to get to the bottom of it. I don't think that's the furnace.
No, it's you know what it is? It's the air cleaning system that goes in the bathrooms that kicks in when somebody does a number 2.
I wonder why we need that.
I don't know. It's just Care and Leslie upstairs. So one of them has done a stinky.
I think more so. Oh my gosh.
What is that okay to say?
Yes, but we're not going to throw them under the bus. I'm assuming it's one of you two, and it's just like a delayed response from the bathroom cleaner.
No.
Nope. I'll let her care.
Oh my God. Yeah, this studio is, we love it, but there's challenges.
We've outgrown it. I think that's probably the best way to put it.
For sure. These are 3 big people and a French bulldog in this very one day. Like, I know that we have never given a full tour of the space.
No.
If we ever do move, and there's talks and plans and things coming.
Yeah.
But we'll do a full tour so you can see that the setup. Like, keep in mind, for a look behind the curtain, legitimately, Dad's laptop right now is being held up by a 12-pack of Palm Bays. And mine is being held up by
It's
some
like
a
solar lights.
box of garden lights. So
that's the great thing. Again,
you can't see it.
You can hide some things. We
Yeah.
don't want to hide things. We want to get a bigger studio, more expansive, where we can show you more of what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we're working on that.
We're
It's
working
just-
on it. There's just
I got to pull the trigger on some things, and I'm just can't really decide. So, yeah.
either way, the
somebody
show
listening-
must go on.
Somebody listening wants to be a presenting sponsor of the studio. There'd be
If you have skills to build a studio or lots of money to give us for a studio, hit us up on the DMs. We'll get back to you right away. There's got to be handy people listening to this show,
there
handier
is.
than us. If we had the ability to build out our own studio, we would.
Now
But
you're going to do it. Now everybody's going to want to build the studio.
great.
I've got some visions.
Let's build a team. I'm team make our furnace studio work for us because I feel like I have an emotional connection to it now.
Right.
But this fan is really making me mad. So you got me at a tough time.
I don't know. Must have been a really stinky one upstairs.
No, it wasn't them. I don't like that.
And I don't mind picking on Leslie, who we call Helen,
Mhm.
because we begged her to come on the show today.
And she kind of wanted to.
No, I don't think because
She brought it up first.
But she said that she was mad at me today. Like she has these days, and we've talked about this before. My daughter-in-law, I won't even see her, and she'll walk in, and I can tell that I've pissed her off.
Well, yeah, I think that you two just have your good and bad days.
And for some reason, today is that day, and so she's just like snarling at me.
To be fair, though, like she said upstairs,
Yeah.
we all came at you for something, and
Yeah.
you were only mad at her for her response when we all said the same thing.
Right.
So you two you have such a love-hate relationship, and it's mostly love. But someone needs to humble you every once in a while and let it be the tiny, beautiful blonde girl.
I guess
Your own blood. You don't listen.
a tiny, beautiful blonde girl that has pretty stinky poops.
Oh my gosh, she's not gonna like that.
No, she is not.
That's not even true. We don't even know for sure what this sound is.
Yeah.
Because it's still going on.
And for the record, I could go to another level with all of this that would really make her angry, and I'm not going to. I am showing restraint.
I don't know. Anyway, she's upstairs. Georgia's upstairs. Maybe it was Georgia.
No, it was definitely Helen. Okay, bullsheets.
Yes.
What is your bullsheets this week?
I feel like I talk a lot about weather on this podcast and hoping for better weather and complaining about the winter. I've done that for like 60 episodes so far.
Mhm.
So this is ridiculous coming from me. But now that we are entering an era of spring, thank goodness.
Mhm.
Thank goodness. It's been amazing to be outside. Today, not so much, but the sun has been shining. We've got to do so many outdoor activities. The way I look at it, Leona hasn't actually spent time outside aware of it.
Mhm.
Like, she was born in the summer of 2024 in August. We were in the newborn trenches. We didn't see the outside that summer. Like 2024 summer was a write-off. 2025, she was not even a year old yet. She couldn't walk. She was a late walker, so she couldn't walk or run around. I would carry her outside. We'd sit on the deck a lot. We'd be outside and she'd be in her stroller on walks
But
and
until
stuff.
they can walk, it's a
It's-
real pain to be outside.
Yeah, and not even a pain. We did do it, but it's just
Yeah.
she didn't get to like really experience it. But now
Yeah.
outside has been revealed to her and it has changed her life.
Yeah.
And now all she wants to do is be outside and she will not come in.
No.
And I think this is a common thing with toddlers. But we are outside from sun up to sundown. And there is nothing you can do before. And this is maybe not a great parenting move on my end, but in the winter when we would bundle up and go outside and I could tell she was getting too cold, she would never come inside. But I would say, okay, we can watch one episode of Bluey and have some snacks. I would have to lure her in with screen time, with that TV.
Mhm.
Now, nothing. There could be Mickey Mouse, Toy Story, Bluey, Spider-Man, Taylor Swift crossover. Spoiler alert for later. We'll be talking about that. And she would not come inside. There's nothing you could put on that TV.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter.
There is nothing you could put on that TV that is better for her than just running around in the yard.
Yeah.
She loves it so
Yeah.
much. And I love being out there with her. But sometimes logistically, mom has to pee. We need to eat. We need to drink water.
Yeah.
It's just really a pain. It's a bullshit getting her inside.
And the irony of this, not to take a run at your husband, but he was the one that announced one day proudly to us that kids don't need a yard.
This is when we were looking for houses 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And some of them had no yards at all, infills in Edmonton and stuff.
Yeah.
Again, beautiful homes. But I, again, coming from the acreage, very used to lots of wide open spaces to run around. I love being outside too. And so we would go look at these places and I would say, this is This is like one putting green on a mini golf course. Like that is not enough for me to go play outside with my kids in the future, thinking about the future.
Yeah.
And he would be like, babe, kids can play inside. Like kids don't need that much space. Our kid needs a lot of space.
Yeah.
More space than we have a very nice yard in the city. We're very lucky to have such a big lot. And that was part of why we moved where we did, because I love to be outside.
Well, and again, I'm not taking no shade at your house, but
the house is tiny.
Yes.
So the yard is huge.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
you can have one or the other.
And that's a trade-off that for me was worth it. He was less into.
Yeah.
But now she doesn't want to be in the house anyway. So the house is basically just a washroom and a crib.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time we're just outside. Everything, lunch is outside. Everything is outside. So I guess maybe if anybody has tips on how to get a toddler inside, there's no amount of bribery that works. Nothing works. No. You just have to bring her in and endure the tantrum that follows.
She's just kicking your back.
Yeah, she just. And then even when she's in, she's crying and she's so sad and she goes, outside. Like she just wants to be outside at all times. That's my bullshit. There's so much good in it, but I couldn't think of anything truly terrible this week. So
okay, yeah,
that's what I got.
Yeah, I get it.
You've experienced it.
She came today, and first thing, I took her out of the Londonderry Dodge Trailhawk, and was taking her towards the house, and she just cranked around and started heading the other direction. She's like, "Come on, Papa!" Grabbed my hand, and we were going.
What did she say?
What did she say?
Where did she want to go?
Oh.
Go see cows.
Go see cows.
Yeah, she as soon as we got out of the car, as soon as she got out of her car seat, hand out, whole hand, Papa, go see cows.
Yes.
Like, what a kid. This is, again, a tangent, but we should talk about her truck.
Yeah.
She got her Uncle Carter picked out on Facebook Marketplace. Something that we thought at the time was way too advanced for this kid.
Yeah.
A giant camo automated electric truck where you push the pedal down and it goes. When you say
giant, I mean it fits two toddlers in it.
Giant for a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
It's giant.
Yeah.
Not giant. Yeah.
It's not a giant camo Chevy Silverado.
No, it's a little one, but it's big for her.
Yeah.
And we kind of all thought that this would be way too advanced for her and a bit dangerous, and she couldn't figure it out because it doesn't have the remote control where a parent can drive it. Mm-hmm. She has to push the pedal and steer. Mm-hmm. She got to try it right before Game 6 of the Oilers' first round series. I don't know why we decided to do it then, because getting her inside for the hockey game was a nightmare. But she loved this truck. Mm-hmm. She went forwards. She went backwards. As she says, she pushed the gas down. She's learning to steer. She hasn't figured that one out yet. But at one point she was going backwards and shoulder checking behind her and steering the wheel. And I was crying. I was laughing so hard.
And what did she keep saying?
Backwards.
And then fun.
And then, have fun. And she was giggling in it, but all she wanted was for her baby cousin, Georgia, to join her in the truck. Georgia, come too. Georgia, come too. No, we are not putting the 3-month-old in the electric truck with you. One day those two will tear it up in there.
Yeah.
But not right now.
No.
Anyway, so that's
she's already the best driver in your family. I can say that.
Sorry, Londonderry. She's really good. She's really good.
Renato's shaking his head, but he has to agree.
I don't agree. I'm a good driver, and actually, so is Bailey.
Yeah,
she may have flipped a vehicle, once or twice, but
that was half a lifetime ago.
Exactly, it's been a long time.
Half a lifetime ago.
It's been a long time. So you know what? Have some respect.
Okay,
yeah.
Put some respect on her names.
But Leona is a good driver.
Well, she can go straight.
He's shading her. He's like, she's not better than me. She's 1 year old.
Well, she's pretty good for one. But for 21 months old.
The worst thing her uncle ever did, the best thing her uncle ever did was buy her the truck. The worst thing he ever did was the timing of giving it to her. And then you two head the heck inside. Producer Renato's inside. I'm like out here with this kid who... It's so hard to get her inside as it is, and now she has a truck? It's a nightmare. Nightmare getting her in. Anyway, all of this to say, that's my bullshits.
All right. My bullshits is fire bans.
Wow.
No, and it's not, I understand fire bans. They are needed because people, and I'm one of these people, I like to burn. And so I get it. But the thing that's frustrating is when we dealt with the winter we did.
Yeah, four winters
and
over and over
all
again.
of the snow and everything that we dealt with, everybody said, well, at least we won't have to worry about fires in the spring.
Yeah.
At least we won't have to worry about fire bans. Mm-hmm. Guess what? Our county now has a fire ban, and there's some fires that are raging.
Terrible ones. I'm just going to say, Carter doesn't like us to get too detailed into what he does for work. Like, he's a firefighter, but he doesn't like to talk about it much.
Yeah.
as you're saying you hate fire bans, your son is literally fighting a grass fire right now.
Yeah,
so
in
I
the county.
so obviously they're necessary.
Oh, they are necessary, but I'm just so frustrated that again, why can't we? I got
Why
the
is
text
it not
message
wet
from our
enough?
friend Stephen
Yeah.
Shelley, and this fire bans are on. I'm like, why can't we have nice things? Like, finally,
you just want to have a bonfire.
I just want to have a fire, and now we can't have a fire,
which is a good cautionary measure to put in place.
I get
You're
it.
just like, why are we in this position again? Why is there not enough moisture in the ground? I don't know.
Yeah.
There was so much snow.
Yeah, it's the
I guess we need rain. The wind is really bad.
The wind has been wicked, right? We took too many trees out. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
And of course the government's controlling the wind. So
so we have that.
I did have that. we've talked about this before.
Yeah, where you've had that conversation.
Where somebody told me, well, yeah, the government controls the wind, and then I laughed, and then I realized that they thought that they were serious. But anyway.
Oh, the government's angry today.
Yeah.
It's very windy. Very windy. Fire bans.
I said the government can't get anything right. They're not controlling the wind.
They can't control what they need to.
Exactly. There is my bullshit.
But for the record, you care about public policy, and you're not going to have a fire.
I'm not mad that there's fire bans, but I'm mad that there's fire bans.
Yeah, you're mad that the conditions are in place.
Does that make
sense? The conditions are so that it's required. Yeah, for sure.
It's frustrating.
I could use a s'more, so hopefully we get some rain for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's good sheets time. And this is basically the opposite of bullsheets. It's those positive things that just kind of pick us up. Obviously the weather would have been one of them until the fire bans kicked in. But what is your good sheets? You got one for us?
Yeah, I do. This is a follow-up to last week's bone density episode where I was passionately sharing that everybody should lift weights, and women particularly should lift weights. It's so good for you. And I was influenced by Hillary Duff's campaign with Ladder, the fitness app. So I gave Ladder a try.
Yeah.
A 1-week trial. I like to lift weights. I go to some classes. We have a gym at home. In the pandemic, a man in Red Deer made us some weights, which was really great. Remember that? We got a man to just literally make concrete weights, so they weren't as expensive, because weights are very expensive to buy from home. But I've been trying out the Ladder app, and it's a fitness and weightlifting app, and you pick a trainer, you do a quiz, and they find you a trainer, and then you get a weekly schedule. And I'm really loving it. I didn't think that virtual training would work for me, because I thought I would be a little lazy and just pause them because they're not really there. But I'm on Coach Kelly's program, and she's the same as Hillary Duff's program, and she's crushing me. I've really enjoyed it. So if anybody out there is wondering what it's been like, as I mentioned it last week, it's really, really good for an at-home virtual training program. I've done Peloton before and other things, but really enjoyed it. And it's been free so far, so that's the best part.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's good.
And yours is also related to physical fitness.
Yeah.
Your good sheets.
Yeah, my good sheets is the marathon runner. Do you hear about this guy? He's from Kenya, Sebastian Sawi, a world record. Nobody said ever that they would ever be able to run 42 kilometers in under 2 hours. Well, guess what? Sebastian pulled it off.
Yeah.
1 hour 59:30.
Yeah.
And that is unbelievable. Get in your vehicle and drive 42 kilometers. I've actually, and it doesn't look like it now, but there was a time in my life, I ran 2 marathons in my life, and, run him was, nothing like that, obviously.
But you finished them.
I finished them.
That's really all.
I finished them both, and it was absolutely, an incredible experience, and nothing I ever want to do again, and I couldn't do again probably. But this guy ran this thing in under 2 hours, which means he ran 21 kilometers for the entire stretch. So do yourself a favor, just to wonder how amazing this was. Get on your treadmill, crank it up to 21 kilometers an hour, which is basically ripping.
Most treadmills don't go that high.
Yeah.
Legitimately, because that would be so unsafe.
Right.
Because it's so fast.
This guy ran the entire time at 21 kilometers an hour.
It's honestly unfathomable. It's impossible.
It has to be the greatest athletic accomplishment.
One of them. Thinking about even traveling in a car 20 kilometers an hour and doing that for 2 hours straight. When I think about running a marathon, the thought of running it wouldn't take me 2 hours. It would take me 5 hours. So thinking about running for 5 hours sounds terrible. Thinking about running for 2 hours, I'm like, maybe I could do it.
Yeah. So it's not the problem. Yeah, the problem with the marathon is if you shorten the time.
He only ran for 2 hours.
Yeah.
But think about how fast that was.
Yeah.
I would like to. You can't even imagine running that far for that long that fast. It's crazy.
No.
It's crazy.
No, and I know producer Randy's got some other fun facts that basically there were other people that did it, aided with, they would basically were running behind a vehicle that was breaking a bit of the wind for them, like, and things like that. But this was just legit, under 2 hours, 42 kilometers.
Yeah, so in 2019, somebody did it. It was not an official race, but this was the first time in a legal official race it happened. But the craziest thing is it happened twice. The second place finisher also ran under 2 hours, which is insane.
So it's never happened before in humanity.
And now it happened twice at the same
time.
race. Yeah.
Imagine being that second place guy. That's so unfortunate because Seb's getting all the hype here.
Yeah.
And now, but it's and this is in marathon conditions. So yeah, wind was there, hills were there. Like that's the thing. This isn't just a straight track.
No.
Like there's rocks and hills and other people, although he wasn't running into very many people. He was the fastest one by far.
Yeah, he wasn't.
It is unfathomable. It's amazing. Maybe if I keep training on ladder, I'll get there.
Oh yeah, you will.
Yeah,
you will. And then your mom has this one moment, and she, she's proud of her husband or whatever, but she loves. We were talking about marathons and running this stuff today, and she's so proud that the Run Wild Marathon, which happens every year, Leading Edge, first plugs free, out in St. Albert. I guess when I was 44, so I'm 55 now. So 11 years ago, I ran the half that day in an hour and 41, which, I mean, I knew at the time this will never happen again in my lifetime. Like it was crazy.
That's really fast. It really is.
Gosh, yeah. Man, that was a long, long time ago in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
but I can really appreciate. So that was an hour 41. That was a half. This guy basically almost did a whole in that time period.
Ran twice as fast as you, essentially.
Yeah.
And you were running so, like, for
I was
you,
clipping. Yeah.
For you as fast. Yeah. And also double the distance. Like, just thinking about that. Like, it's crazy.
But I mean, I'm built like a Clydesdale. He's probably
I've seen a photo of this man. He looks like he was put on this earth to run a 2-hour marathon, and genetics is a part of it. But like, I think people say, and again, I've not. We ran a half marathon together. We've talked about that before. Yeah. But ran is also generous for what we did. But I have never. They say that running a marathon is really mental, like that. Like your body can do what your mind thinks it can do. So
100%.
even thinking about his mental fortitude to keep that pace up, just amazing.
Yeah. No, it is. It's mind over matter. It really is. Nick Lees, who was a great man, who was a columnist for the Edmonton Journal, did lots of stuff for charity. I saw him do a marathon with 2 hip he needed hip replacements. His hips were both shot, and I saw him go through, and he didn't break any speed records, but he did it. And I said at that point, anything is possible if you just set your mind to it.
I think that what sets marathon runners apart, obviously there's physical training involved, but it's the brain power to be able to tell yourself to keep going in a setting like that. You know who doesn't have that trait?
That's me. She's talking about me.
We've done one 10K together.
Yeah, it was a run for Piper out here by the corn maze. And
okay, I finished it in a respectable time. I wasn't like...
But you were literally crying.
I was not.
You were in tears.
Were you tearing up? Yes, you were.
I was not okay. Once again, this is a Scheetz exaggeration. I was not tearing up or close
You
to
were
tearing
miserable.
Up. Yes, miserable. But that is very different.
And we were fighting so hard.
Well, yeah, but we didn't need to. That's mostly, I feel like, because... you get upset with me because you think I'm not trying, but actually I'm trying my hardest.
You're
just much faster than me. That's fine. I told you, go.
Though.
I said, hey, spread your wings and go.
I come from the worst, and my father has finished 2 marathons, and I still believe I've come from the worst possible running genetics.
Yes.
And you don't. And you should be, you look like you should be able to.
Too.
You were fast. You play soccer.
I mean, you got short legs, but
I'm fast over short distances and a sprinter.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the mental.
Yeah, it's true. Physically, could I do it? Probably. But I accept I am mentally weak. And you're not. So, yes, but I wasn't crying, and I still did it in a good time. Like, I wasn't like it took me 5 hours to do 1K, okay?
No.
I am an athletic specimen, but the mental is not there.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I can play soccer.
Were you guys
90
married?
minutes.
Were you married at the time?
Not yet.
No. So I was definitely questioning Bailey's
Oh, me too.
decision.
We talk about this. We bug producer on this podcast and we squabble, but we don't fight. Like typically we're not a couple that fights a lot. I sound like Travis Kelce saying, because he said him and Taylor don't fight, and she was like, I don't know if that's true. Maybe Renato does think I fight, but we don't fight a lot. But when we exercise together, it's something we do very separately because we don't have the same expectations of each other.
Well, when we lift together, it's fine. But yeah, if it's running and
Even
you've gone on
that-
a few runs, you don't like it. And I say, why do you do this then? Like, why do you put yourself through that misery?
Like running with you. I like
Yeah,
running by
yeah.
myself. Yeah.
But you want to run with me, so then you slow down, and then you're like running backwards, and I'm like, you're mocking me
Backwards.
now.
Backwards.
Exactly. Listen,
Leona will
doesn't-
be able to run with me soon, I think. She's got that dog in her. I can tell.
Yeah, definitely. She doesn't give up that easy. So,
No.
it'll be good. All right. Yeah, I think we've done our good sheets then.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, let's go
Well,
trend.
physical fitness.
Trending brought to you by Londonderry Dodge. Oh my gosh. Where do I start with the Pacifica black van? But it's
Yeah.
not a van. Like I said on Instagram, I said, if a sports car and a minivan had a baby
Mm-hmm.
and it turned out to be perfect,
Mm-hmm.
it would be a Pacifica from Londonderry Dodge.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm envious of it. I love our Jeep Compass Trailhawk. I'm just envious of anyone who drive that. It's a perfect family vehicle. It's a perfect grandfather vehicle.
Oh my gosh.
We all went out last night to the party. We had a birthday party in Thorsby for Kate and Lane. Shout out to them. Happy
Mhm.
birthday to our two of our favorite boys. But our whole family minus Carter. Someone always has to get kicked out because it's only a 7-seater.
Yeah.
7-seater?
A 5-seater? 7-seater?
7. Yeah.
7,
with
yeah,
the
7.
babies,
Yeah,
with the girls.
Yeah, 7.
And we had the 2 car seats and everyone, the whole van was full, but it was so comfy. And putting a kid in a car seat in a van is elite. I understand why families get vans, but this is a way to be stylish but still have the comfort of a van.
Yeah. No, I literally, and I had people at an event I was at, and we'll talk about the event coming up, but there were people asking about the van. Like, and I'm like, yeah, it is as good as it looks. And it's got these blacked out rims and it drives like a sports car. It really does. And you feel like you're in a sports car, but yet you've got all of the versatility of a van. It's great. So, you know what? Yeah, that I said, nothing against the Ram. I love the Ram.
It made you feel cool, but this van makes you feel cooler.
I don't know. It doesn't make me feel less cool. and anybody, and Renato's like, I'll never get a van.
Yeah, he's like, he loves our SUV, and he's like, I love a cool SUV. I'm not a van. We don't need a van. And then strapping in those car seats yesterday, I was giving him a look like, we need a van.
I might be convinced. You know what? I told Bailey before I was always anti-van. I said nope, I couldn't do it. But after seeing the Pacifica, I said okay, as long as I also get the Compass Trailhawk still,
He wants both.
because I like both.
He wants both.
Wants to pull the Trailhawk behind the van, kind of like a motorhome.
He almost could.
And we had a Pacifica when we were on holidays at one time, and,
Yeah.
and we traveled, all of us. It was
Yeah.
a big one, and we drove in California and went to Vegas, and yeah,
Mhm.
it was great. So you're going to get a great one at Londonderry Dodge. They will set you up there. Do yourself a favor. Okay, what's trending? Let's start with the Oilers.
Yeah, we haven't even mentioned them yet.
Last
Whew.
week, again, my spider sense was tingling that,
Yeah.
I big fan, always want to believe in the team, always think they can pull it off, but it was just the way the season went. And then obviously the injuries that piled up towards the end of the year, it was not trending in a good way.
The stars were not aligned.
No, they weren't.
No.
And unfortunately, it's the way it goes
Mhm.
sometimes. And the sad part is, and I was trying to explain this to somebody yesterday, and I just said that, and I've said this before, and again, this is a mortality moment, but you just don't know how many more times you're going to get a chance to win a championship. And I'm not saying that the chances are gone, but obviously we're not going to win this year again.
Mhm.
And in the next couple of years, they're going to have to regroup, rest, and things like that. And you, of course, worked for the organization. You know what that Stanley Cup
Run.
is like.
A few people have asked me like what went wrong or what happened as someone who is slightly involved or close to the team. And my number one thing that I've always said is we forget that these are humans with bodies and minds, and we talk about the mental fortitude and stuff. They've played so much hockey. I played not even as much hockey, and I just typed and I was exhausted, right? So it's just so hard. And I really think it came down to just like injuries and mental just exhaustion
Mhm.
from everyone involved. It's hard to just play that. We play more hockey games than any other team. It's too many.
And not just play more hockey, we travel further
Yeah.
because of our location. That's a big part of it too. And Wayne Gretzky talked about it in the last week or so. An interview. I didn't hear it, but I've heard about it. And basically, he says, when we won all those Stanley Cups in the '80s, we were always healthy. We were never injured.
Mm-hmm.
He said, we got so lucky looking back. Like all of a sudden, like Wayne Gretzky didn't break his foot like Connor McDavid, and Mark Messier didn't blow his knee out like Leon Draisaitl, and Lord knows what was wrong with Zach Hyman and a bunch of other players. It just, I think that they condensed the schedule. No excuses. Every team had to play it all.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is, I'm sad, and I think we all are. And but we do take a breath and go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So here's May, and we don't have to plan every second night for the entire month to make sure that we can work in a hockey game and work in, the money it costs to go to a hockey game and all of those kind of things. It is definitely freeing us up, but I still would much rather have it
keep going
the other way around.
We haven't had a May and June for years.
No.
Like truly. And the other thing is those late starts were so hard. They were hard to work the next morning. Hard for Leona.
Yeah.
Like, again, playoff hockey is the best. Edmonton shows up the best. I love the hockey team so much.
Yeah.
But there, I think, is something valuable about, and maybe this is just me trying to justify it, but there's something valuable about the players, the fans, the whole city resting up, taking a breather, refocusing, energizing, that kind of thing, coming back stronger next year.
Yeah.
I think we will.
The crazy thing is you look back at, and again, not to get too much in the weeds here, but last year we were down in the first round 2-0. We were down in the third game to the Kings, and it was looking like they were going to win that game, and then some things went our way. We won that game. We won the series. And the year before, we could have lost to the Vancouver Canucks as well.
Yeah.
There's those moments, and they went our way,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't go our way this year, and that was just kind of it. But it's very hard to win the championship. And now there's all this speculation about the players and the star players, and do they want to play here, and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, let's just take a breath, enjoy the Riverhawks, enjoy the Elks. We'll talk about them coming up. Enjoy the Blue Jays. And the
Raptors are playing a
and the
game 7 today.
Raptors.
Well, again, tomorrow that will be done, but hopefully they win.
Yeah. And just, exactly. So,
Also, I'm kind of enjoying, in a way, playoff hockey with no stakes. Like, just being able to watch it. We haven't been able to watch any hockey without almost dying.
and that's the other thing that, and again, this sounds like somebody saying, oh, yeah, well, it's like your girlfriend breaks up with you.
Well, we
and you're
are
like,
we are a little bit like that.
Your girlfriend breaks up with you, and you're like, wow, yeah, she
wasn't that great.
No, she left toothpaste on the sink. Like, she wasn't perfect. But it was not. There were points where it was too stressful to be fun.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, it was hard.
I would say maybe for a few years.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, you'd watch those games and you'd be like, okay, this is supposed to be like fantastic, but it was like,
I'm going to throw up.
Took years off your life.
It definitely did. And we've talked about that. It's aged us. It's taken years off our lives. Let's all drink our water, lift our weights, sleep. Let's come back stronger next year. I really think that winning the cup is best case scenario. Making sure that our players are able to rest and recover for next season is second best. So,
and it wasn't even that. It was like, and was it 2 years ago Connor got married, and then last year Leon got married?
Yeah.
They had this stuff all going on in their lives too.
I know.
Like, there was a lot going on. So just whatever. Rest and regroup and get ready to go next year. And I know right now I'm like, oh my gosh, not again.
But wait till October hits.
I'll be ready to go.
Yep.
We'll be ready to go. Okay, Toy Story 5.
Yeah. Notice that I didn't write Toy Story, though. What did I write?
Tay Story
5.
Tay Story 5.
So something amazing has happened to Leona and I specifically. Toy Story 5 is coming out in June, which is so exciting because we've become a Toy Story family, big time. We love Woody, we love Jessie, we love Buzz. I think I've said in previous podcasts how much I'm enjoying rewatching those movies because I think they're brilliant and they're so much fun, and Leona loves them too. Toy Story 5 is coming, and it's amazing timing. But even more amazing, and this is when it feels like the universe is made for me, Taylor Swift. I don't know if you've heard of her, but you know how she always drops hints and Easter eggs and things to her fans. A random countdown appeared on her website this past week, and it appeared out of nowhere, and it was counting down some time, and it doesn't actually seem like it's leading to anything, but the background of the countdown had these little clouds and little stars in it. It looked familiar to fans, and then a fan identified the countdown as the wallpaper in Andy's room in Toy Story 1 was on Taylor Swift's website very briefly, and then it was taken down. And that's a classic Taylor Swift. And then fans started to put together that she was wearing Toy Story colors in the last few times she's been photographed out in public. She's wearing Toy Story colors. And they're also noting that her debut record, her first album, Taylor Swift, is coming up on the 20-year anniversary. So all of these things are happening. And it is just, the timing is crazy. So Taylor Swift might be in Toy Story 5 in some capacity. Whether it's a song or voicing a character, we don't know what it looks like. But all I know is Leona loves Toy Story and Leona loves Taylor Swift, and so does her mom. So it's very exciting.
Yeah.
That's trending for me specifics.
And Toy Story, I will go on the record as saying there is not a better show, a better movie with 4 sequels. I mean,
they're
there's
all
nothing.
good.
I mean,
And
Rocky was Rocky, but like seriously,
Toy Story 3.
I swear they got better as they went along. It's so good.
And the new characters they've introduced, and this new one looks so fun because it's the toys fighting against basically an iPad.
Yeah.
And so it's just, I can't wait to see what they get up to. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we'll see how this goes. We want to bring Leona to the actual theater. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. It might take 6 adults to rein her in, but she loves Toy Story so much.
She sits and watches things on TV and doesn't move. Why wouldn't she do that in the theater?
I know. It's just a long time. We take breaks a lot. But anyway.
Just don't take her to Project Hail Mary.
Too long.
That would
Toy
be too
Story
long.
is shorter. They do that on purpose.
Yeah.
But anyway, Toy Story is just a combination of my current worlds as I'm wearing my Minnie Mouse shirt. Everything is about Leona. So
Yeah. Okay. And she loves Jessie. Which, anyway, fun fact, Jessie didn't show up in Toy Story till the second episode.
Yeah.
Second movie.
Yeah.
And there wasn't really a female theme at all in the first one.
As I'm watching them now, and I thought Jessie was always in it. Like, my brain forgot. But Jessie, if you don't know, is the little girl cowgirl with the red hair. And she comes up in the second one. And Leona, literally the second she came on the screen, I was like, oh, so they did some testing between Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2. And they said, we need someone for little girls to see themselves in. Because Woody and Buzz are amazing characters. But Leona didn't, latch onto them in the same way. She latched onto Jessie and she goes, yeehaw! Although, in the van last night, what did she say?
What did she say? Oh, infinity and beyond.
She says, to infinity, but kind of.
Yeah.
And beyond, which is it's so cute. I really like that. Which is what
you need to say when you get in a Pacific.
Yeah, she was like, I'm in my rocket ship and I'm ready to go.
All right, Toy Story 5. Cannot wait.
So excited.
Cannot wait. I'm going to add one thing that's not on the list here.
Yeah.
I discovered something last night and I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay.
And it was on Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
I'm like, that girl is talented.
You just discovered Olivia Rodrigo?
I had no idea who that was, but she was the performer and she also...
Was she the host as well?
Host.
Oh.
And she, and her songs were amazing.
Yeah.
And she did a song about... kiss me and I'll die.
And I'll drop dead. Yeah, kiss me and I might drop dead. Leona and I really like that song.
That's a great song.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's such a good song.
It's catchy.
Yeah,
it's so catchy.
So
One
good.
night I was put in bed. Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But as good as that was, her, being in the skits.
Yeah, she was great in the
even
sketches.
better. Yeah. How old? She's like 23?
She's really young.
23 or something.
Yeah,
right?
she's really young. And she's a theater kid, though. So she comes
started
from,
on Disney.
Yeah, so if you start from Disney, we talked about Hilary Duff, we talked about Miley Cyrus in the last couple episodes.
Yeah.
They just are talented kids. They're trained. They are well trained. So I'm not surprised at all that she was great. I would really like to watch that because I'm a fan of her music for sure. But I'm glad that she was also great in the sketches.
I'm just like, when I was watching
you were blown away by her.
I was thinking like Taylor Swift talent.
Yeah, and there's a lot of history there because she was a mentor to Taylor Swift for a long time, and then there was a falling out of some kind over songwriting credits. So
okay.
I think that they are actually on good terms now, but there's been a history. So she came up saying like Taylor Swift is my favorite person in the world. So there's definitely a lot of similarities in the way that they write songs and things like that. So
she handled herself
so maturely.
like Taylor Swift. And I'm like, how old is she?
She's so cute. She's just adorable. Yeah, I'm a big Olivia Rodrigo stan. That was the last thing I expected you to say when you said I discovered something new last night. Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, because I saw it. Obviously I pressed info and they're like Olivia Rodrigo. I'm like, oh, whatever. And but then I'm like, holy crap, is she talented?
Yeah.
Well,
And
it's better than the last thing you discovered, which was Facebook Marketplace.
Hey, he's coming into the future. He's gonna wait till he hears the song "Driver's License" by Olivia Rodrigo. It's so good, but
oh, she did whatever. She did like a parody of it at the beginning.
okay.
In her
Okay, so
in her intro.
you know the parody.
It was about her fake ID. Or
Oh,
whatever.
okay,
And
yeah,
she
yeah,
did
yeah.
Fake ID and so I didn't know where, but I assumed it was a hit.
Driver's License.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and okay, I got it.
Okay, I will have to watch. I would really like to see that.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you never thought that was coming.
No,
but
I didn't. I didn't think you were going to bring up Olivia Rodrigo. She is very talented, though.
Yeah, I was like, wow, yeah, crazy, good. I love to see that.
Yeah,
right?
the young kids.
Yeah, and she was on Disney with Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, really?
Yeah, and so she said on Saturday Night Live.
Wait, he was in Disney.
She said in her monologue, she said, yeah, when Jake and I used to work together, we said, yeah, one of us is going to, write songs and do this, and the other one's going to beat up old guys on Netflix.
I didn't know that. Wow, see, you're up in pop culture more than me right now.
There you go.
Stranger things have happened.
That's why I watch Mother No Bread Co.
Mm-hmm.
You got something special going on with them. You're not 100% sure how to announce it yet,
well,
or whatever.
No, it's not an announcement, but we're doing some exciting Mother's Day promotions with Mother No Bread
Which
Co.
makes sense.
Yeah, I got the call up. They said, you know what? We don't need the podcast. We just need you. And
Nice.
I said, great. This is perfect for me.
This is how it starts, Renato. I'm going to be replaced.
Buy a sandwich.
AI and a sandwich.
Her success is my success. So keep going, babe.
I just want to share that Mother No Bread Co. is a Mother's Day destination.
Yeah.
Whether you're going in, because by the time this is released, then following Sunday will be Mother's Day. If you're going in to treat your mom to a sandwich, bring her some cinnamon buns, bring her some bread. They also have some amazing gifts. So they have t-shirts, they have aprons, they have bags, they have all kinds of little trinkets and things that are perfect.
Really cool stuff, too.
If you're listening to this and you don't have anything for your mom yet, and you're like, oh no, nothing is going to come online in time, shop local. Shop at Mother No Bread Co. They have so many surprise fun stuff. And you can get yourself a sandwich. You can get your mom's gift. You can get yourself a sandwich. It's the perfect Mother's Day destination. I just wanted to flag that.
Mm-hmm. I wonder
like how great. It's the mother dough. Treat your mother to mother dough.
Okay.
For Mother's Day.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. We, speaking of Mother's Day.
Yeah.
The one thing we did want to mention was Carter,
Yeah.
my son, your brother.
Fighting a grass fire right now, even though his dad hates fire bans.
Grass fire fighter. Somebody probably threw a cigarette out their window. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. He has an idea for Mother's Day for us. And because this will be the Mother's Day week leading up to Mother's Day, we're going to talk more about moms next episode. We really want to try to get Care on the Mother's Day show. I think that would be the best.
But we also don't want her to be spending her Mother's Day anxious.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Is like, yes, I want her on the show. So maybe we'll do like audio only. Maybe if there's no camera, she'll be more comfy.
Yeah.
But she's so pretty.
I know.
People love to see her.
She can sit on my lap.
Wouldn't be weird at all.
Grab her like by the hips like I do when she brushes my hair.
It's a very different kind of show, Chris.
Happy Mother's Day.
And I was actually just thinking you weren't weird yet on this episode because the last few have gotten weird. And I was just thinking that we hadn't gotten weird yet.
Horny Chris is back.
Bonk off the horny jail.
And it's episode 69.
Oh,
nice.
I wasn't going to bring it up. I thought you two wouldn't remember.
Yeah, I did the May the 4th thing. But...
Yeah.
I am your lover.
Oh my gosh.
I think
so weird.
We're
going to try to get Care on. We're no promises. Let's just say that's our ideal Mother's Day episode. Maybe we bring Leona on and she talks about her mom. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do something special now.
Yeah.
But what Carter's got an idea. He says for Mother's Day, he sent out a group text.
He hit the group chat.
Our family text, Georgia time as we call it.
Yeah.
And he said, hey guys, this is what we're doing for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
All of the dads, so that is you, producer Renato, and Carter, are cooking their best dishes, whatever they may be, one great dish for the moms. So the moms don't have to cook on Mother's Day. The dads are going to make the food. And I loved that. He hit us all with that. And I was like, yes. Until I really thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
Okay, let's go through.
Yeah, we're going to start with Carter.
Okay, go.
Firefighter, which what else needs to be said? He's a great cook.
Elite.
Yes, so good. They know the best.
I never saw that coming, but I mean, he
got
is
good fast.
elite.
He wasn't in cooking class in school, remember? He would come home and make crepes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
He's always been
Maybe I understand about that.
slightly interested in cooking.
Yeah, he's a little Paul Schufelt. All right, so Carter, we can establish his meal will be fantastic.
Yeah.
And it'll be brisket or...
Oh, yeah, he's great at like smoking.
It'll be
He'll
meat.
handle hopefully the protein. That's my hope.
It'll be meat. Okay,
Yeah.
now when we move on to the Italian stallion.
Yeah. He can cook any pasta dish in the game. And I give him credit for that. Cooking gives him some anxiety if it's outside of his comfort zone, but he can make one great dish.
Mhm.
One thing I will note is when we were dating, early stages, he would cook me these amazing meals.
Mhm.
Not sure where that went. Hope it comes back out for Mother's Day. He will handle, I think, a really good starch. That's my hope for him. Maybe a cacio e pepe pasta.
Yeah, that's the one.
Or some like bolognese sauce. He can make a really good, we're going to get our carbs through him. I know that. I feel confident about it. As long as he knows what he's doing, it'll be good.
Mhm. Now we go to Daddy here.
The wild card.
Mhm.
That's the one where, as we started to break down this idea, we're all kind of thinking, what's he going to do? So some of the rapid fire options.
Oh, it was unbelievable. It was
you were getting roasted.
everybody was throwing me under the bus. They were throwing me under the stove. It was brutal. It was just like, Leslie was she's like, I'm not having a can
beans out of a can. Cold beans out of a can. And then she says, lukewarm is actually worse. You do love beans in a can. And then I said, I think our best hope from our father, from the patriarch of the family, is if he decides to make pancakes.
Yes.
And he does this magical thing, that out of this world thing, where the pancakes are not cooked, like to a point where it might be dangerous, but also burnt at the same time.
If you can make them raw and burn them all at the same time.
The outsides are burnt to a crisp, and the insides are like liquid still. And what did Leslie say? They're seared pancakes.
Nobody wants a medium rare pancakes.
Okay, so what Carter's doing, like brisket, you're doing
A pasta dish.
petit putupata or whatever that was.
Cacio e pepe.
Cacio e pepe.
It's a simple dish. It means
Cacio e
cheese and
pepe.
pepper, Chris.
Okay, cacio e pepe, and
Yeah.
then I bring in the wonderful pancakes,
Yeah. I don't know. That's my
raw in the middle.
That's my best hope. I don't know what else you have in your repertoire. Do you have any ideas?
Well, minute rice. I could do minute rice, and then I would put a can of mushrooms in it.
Okay.
So it's like mushroom rice.
Okay.
Minute rice would be good. And then
Is it going to
maybe
be made in the microwave?
yes.
The rice cooker?
Yes. No,
Okay.
not the rice cooker.
Oh, no, that's
No.
too crazy.
Yeah, no, microwave for sure.
Okay.
And then I probably put corn in it too. So it'd be corn, mushrooms, and minute rice.
Okay.
I think that could be it'll be a casserole.
I think that as long as you do come from a family of casseroles.
Oh, yeah, because I could do the hamburger, like the goulash.
Your mom, our grandma Carol, makes an amazing hamburger.
And
goulash.
she got that from her
it's
mother-in-law.
Like it's a long passed down
It's a Scheetz-
casserole.
It's a Scheetz thing. My grandma Esther,
Yeah.
it was like the hamburger, the macaroni and hamburger with cheese on the top and tomato sauce.
Good.
That is like the comfort food of all comfort
Yeah,
foods.
but I just don't know that. Do you think you can pull that off? Because that would be amazing. But then we're also going to have 2 pasta dishes. Think maybe you could handle the
I'll
salad.
have to talk to the dads offline.
Yeah, you guys need to align on a menu. And I think this is a really funny idea. I think it's great. I also think it's great if the women in your house are typically there's one person that cooks and it's not always the woman. But if that is the case, give her the break, for Mother's Day.
Yeah, you guys will do the cleaning up.
Not Bailey.
Every day is Mother's Day for me.
Not Chris.
I will say though, because you do something quite well.
Yeah.
Although sometimes it still ends up burnt. But just barbecue,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
that's true. If we can get Carter maybe not to focus on the protein, maybe
Yeah.
you
Did some smokies the other day.
Yeah,
I nailed
exactly.
It. I
Yeah.
nailed it. So
Yep.
yeah, I guess barbecue will be boring. I'm gonna bring
He wants something
else to the
specialty.
table.
Like
Yeah.
someone, maybe you'll handle dessert. What's your ideal dessert?
Yeah. What could I do?
Or a salad? We're going to need some vegetables.
I could like make a homemade Oreo blizzard. I'll get like a gallon of ice cream
Okay.
and a box of Oreo cookies.
You shouldn't be giving away all your
And I'll
secrets.
smash those suckers and then I'll just stuff them in that.
It's not a bad idea. Mix up the ice cream. Could be worse. There could be worse. Anyway, if you're, this is Carter's idea, patent pending, but if you were doing that with your family, let us know, because we'd love to
think it's
hear about it. I think
a
it's a
great
really good idea. I think it's a good way to treat the moms, unless they get food poisoning. But I think it's gonna be fun, and we'll be sharing on the next episode. We'll be sharing the results, and on our Instagram, we'll be doing a little recap of our dishes.
Okay.
See how it goes.
For sure.
Mhm.
Make sure you treat mom, the most important person on the planet, mums.
I saw a inspirational Instagram today that said, when you really think about it, the world is full of mothers and their children, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The world is just mothers and their children. And I think that's a really great takeaway on Mother's Day, to realize that, as someone who gave birth not even recently, but still feels recently, your mom went through a lot, and she's still going through a lot. And the moms are amazing. We're very lucky to have some great moms on this show.
For sure.
Shout out to Care, Shirley, Carol, the goulash, all of it.
First of May, Nadia.
Of course. We've already, it goes without saying. We'll tell her on Snapchat. We don't need to tell her on the pod.
Community Sheets brought to you by Crystal Glass. Crystal Glass, yeah, they've been servicing drivers, homeowners, and businesses across Western Canada for over 75 years. They are the professionals at glass, and they're also professionals at helping the community. They do so many great things, and that's why they bring you Community Sheets every week. Shout out to the Wine and Words event, which is happening on May 14th with Serena Ryder.
Stomp of your feet.
Stomp of your feet. Serena Ryder is like Olivia Rodrigo.
But Canadian. There you go.
And she's going to be awesome. And it's an event for the Family Literacy Center, and it's going to be at the JW Marriott, and I'll be hosting again and be doing a live auction.
And there won't be an Oiler game to compete with.
There will not be an Oiler game like last year. There was a game that one of the Dallas road games was happening during that time. Oh, memories. Get your tickets now by going where, Bailey?
Down by
Family.
There we go.
Lit.ca.
Famlit.ca. FAMLIT.ca.
Okay. All right. Shout out to everybody that attended the 32nd annual Double E Alumni Wine Fest. It happened on Saturday at Commonwealth Stadium at the Legends Club, and it was a fundraiser. The Double E alumni do just so many different great charitable things across the northern Alberta, and they need to raise funds. So they had this great event where people were drinking wine and having fun, and I hosted it again this year, and it was really enjoyable. Did a live auctioned off Henry the Gizmo Williams. You remember Henry the Gizmo Williams?
Of course, the backflips, front flips. I remember, a kid never forgets seeing someone do a backflip.
Greatest kick returner in, I think, personally, in football history.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He was also in the NFL for a while as well, but he's amazing. He's 62 years old. He's got the body of like a 22-year-old. And I auctioned him off to go golfing. And I jokingly said at the beginning, he's going to do this. He'll golf with you, and he'll do a backflip if you get a hole-in-one. And if we get $5,000 for this, he will do a lap dance. And there happened to be a lady there who's a big fan of the Giz. And she usually bids on everything that he's ever involved in.
Yeah.
And she paid $5,000.
Wow.
Yep.
Did you give her a lap dance?
Well, I think that's going to happen at the...
Oh, it's at the event during golf.
On the ranch.
Okay.
Probably hole 16.
Yeah, it'd have to be near the end. You two, move on.
We're in horny jail.
Bonk. Anyway, congratulations to Matt O'Donnell, who is a former player, and a bunch of great people that put that thing on. And football season's coming. I cannot wait. This year, the Elks are... I shook General Manager Ed Hervey's hand. I said, Ed, good luck. It's going to be a great year. We'll see you in Calgary for the Grey Cup. And he said, thanks, Chris. So there you go.
I hope so.
I have a serious confidence in him.
I can't wait to take Leona to an Elks game this year.
Okay. So if you're listening to this on Monday, on Tuesday, I'm heading out to Thorsby Elementary School, the school that kind of like the house that built me, the school that built me, Thorsby Elementary School. Though it's been, I think they tore down the old one or they redesigned it, but anyway, it's a beautiful new school. I'm so old. I started in a little schoolhouse that was grade 1s to 3 in Thorsby, and then they moved everybody into the elementary school of K to 6, and they've invited me. It's Mental Health Week, and they thought, hey, let's invite the craziest guy we know. And
he's probably got something to say about mental health.
I'll be like, so I got to tell you about my daughter.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm really excited and also nervous because I'm talking to kindergarten to grade 6 kids. There's a lot of different
ages and abilities, and
so what do you do here?
Also, just tough demo in general. Kids are hard.
Yeah, they're going to
Yeah.
be very judgmental.
They're really tough critics.
It's like they don't care. Like I've heard my great nieces and nephews are like, "Why is Uncle Chris coming?"
They're
This doesn't-
literally like, why is my random crazy uncle coming on mental health? They're shocked. And we're asking the same thing.
Yeah. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to just try to keep it short
Yeah.
because they're not, you know.
Attention spans, especially these days.
And then I'm thinking, like, should we sing? Should we do something? Would they sing Country Roads? These kids won't sing Country Roads.
No.
They won't sing any of the bluey songs. I mean,
Yeah.
some of them might.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Kindergartners. Yeah.
Mom!
Mental health. Anxiety.
Zoloft. I don't know. So anyway, I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah.
Because again, those kids are going to be looking at me like, what?
Why are you here, my dude?
So I'm going to just try to inspire them. I'm going to say, hey, I was at this school. I dreamt of doing all these things, and these things all happened to me, so they can happen to you. Be kind to your teachers, because I wasn't.
And now I have a podcast in a furnace room.
Yeah. And a mental health issue. You can too.
I think you're gonna do a great job. Kids love you. You love kids.
I love kids.
It's gonna be totally fine.
I think it'll be fine is probably the word.
Those kids are just happy to be in the gym.
Yeah.
Like I remember when random people came to our school
Yeah.
over the years, you're just happy to get out and be
Yeah.
in the gym. It's just fun to be somewhere else. So I think they're gonna be easier to please than you think.
Okay.
They're just happy to not be at their desk.
Okay.
Mhm.
I should bring them all a Freezing Brother Mother Dough cinnamon bun.
Fire them up. Get the sugar crash.
I was thinking, what can I get? I can't give like 250 or 300 kids. Like I don't know. I guess I just give
You want to
them.
bribe them.
I'll give them some advice, and we'll go from there.
I'm sure they'll appreciate that.
All right. Happy May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Or if you're listening on the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th.
But there's one thing that will always be true of this episode. It's number
69.
You're supposed to do it like Borat. 69.
Does he actually say that?
69.
I don't know.
Very nice.
I've never seen Borat.
Thanks to Crystal Glass, Londonderry Dodge, Cook County Saloon and Steakhouse, and Mother Dough Bread Co.
Happy almost Mother's Day.
You got it.
Even when we got nothing to talk about, there's nowhere I'd rather be. 'Cause there's something about you and me just sitting around talking sheets.